Toufue, and I'm Claire's dad.
So we found out that we were having a baby. Well, I found out we were having a baby about July 15th. It was right when we had moved back to North Carolina.
We were like 5 or 6 days back in North Carolina.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, I'm not on my regular schedule. So I had jokingly said it to you, and then went ahead and took a test by myself. Wrapped it up, and then
gave it to our niece.
Yeah, I gave it to
and
Selah.
It was like the most ugly present box ever.
Because I had her wrap it.
I was like, okay, Selah, whatever gift you have.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be surprised.
Keep your eyes closed. Open your eyes.
Wow, Uncle Toufue. Can I open it?
Like Selah made it for you.
Latte and Oh my god, are you kidding me? I knew it!
Did Uncle? Your uncle like it? Did Uncle like it? Yeah, he liked it a lot. And the craziest thing was that we found out, well, we had spent our first year just wanting to use that year to kind of serve and do ministry.
Missions.
And we began praying about starting a family. And God answered our prayers, and He gave us Claire.
And it was really wild because we had one missions trip left.
Yeah.
Before we were ready to have a baby.
Yeah. So we were supposed to leave 4 days after I found out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we were so worried about Mom.
Yeah, because mom was going to go with us, and I knew she was going to be so scared.
And she probably wouldn't have let you go.
Yeah.
And the plane tickets were already bought, and the the travel company had given us such a headache before about returns.
Yeah, and I really wanted to go on this trip too, so we decided to go anyways.
So we're on this mission trip, and we're getting ready for church planting, and we're preparing for a baby, and all those things are so crazy important. And all of a sudden, this dream started for our baby, and we were thinking about what would it look like if Claire did missions with us. And as I thought about that, I started dreaming about Claire as a future missionary, and I just was dreaming about her sharing the gospel in different countries and to different people. And I started dreaming about Claire also doing church planting with us and running around our church planters and being a greeter in our church and smiling and waving at people, and I was just so excited because I was like, this baby is going to be a missions baby, and it's going to be even before she was born, she was already on her first missions trip. And so we were just thinking about all that God could do through her life, and I just remember being so overwhelmed because it was like I was able to give her a legacy that was so much bigger than myself, but was really rooted in God's heart for the nations and for people.
So I really wanted a girl because our family's full of little girls, and I wanted her to be able to run around with her little cousins and just grow up with them. On the other hand, Toufue really wanted
I really want
a boy. And I was so convinced that we were going to have a boy. I bought boy clothes, and I bought like little beanies and cardigans for him. And then our family threw a gender reveal, and it was really fun. It was cute.
And lo and behold, it was a girl.
Another girl.
Yeah.
What the? Oh, it's Nora! It's Nora!
So on March 4th, Wednesday morning, I woke up, and usually when I wake up, I hear baby kicking me. And that morning, for some reason, I didn't feel as many kicks. And so I kept trying to move her around and talk to her. And she moved maybe once or twice, so I thought everything was okay. There was nothing that seemed, too out of the ordinary. Maybe she just wasn't as awake that morning. But as I was driving to work, usually she keeps me company by just like kicking at me, and I didn't feel any kicks. And so I started to have this feeling that something may have been wrong. Right when I got to work, I called my midwife and asked her what I should do. And they initially said, oh, like if she was kicking the day before, don't worry. But I kept saying maybe I should just go in and check. So she said, okay, if you feel like you should, go ahead and go to the hospital. So I drove, I texted Toufue and I said, hey, I'm just gonna go double check. And then on the way there, it was probably the longest drive of my life. And Toufue met me up at the hospital. And yeah, we did the ultrasound, and I remember the nurse just turning up the volume, trying to hear the heartbeat, and then they had the ultrasound come in, and they had another person come in to get a second opinion. And at that point, I think we realized that there was something that was not right with the baby.
Yeah, I think just going through that process, there was like this hope that like something was broken, like maybe the sound equipment was broken, or maybe we just weren't seeing things right. And when they finally turned to us and they told us that baby Claire had passed, I feel like my heart just like stopped, and I just couldn't hear anything anymore. It was like I was underwater, and I couldn't believe what was happening. So we have sad news. Yesterday we noticed Claire wasn't moving, so we called the midwife, and the midwife asked Grace to go in and check on Claire. And when we went in, we found out that Claire had passed away sometime that morning. She didn't have a heartbeat, or they did a sonogram. Her heart wasn't flickering. There was no oxygen in the umbilical cord. And so we've just been dealing with it over the last day and a half. It's really hard for us because we've been dreaming about Claire for the last 9 months, and our house is filled with presents for Claire. Our room is rearranged for all the things for Claire. And we were just planning to have the rest of our life with this baby girl. And we don't know what to do now.
We wanted to make a really short video of all the people that love Claire, and we want to honor her life well as her mom and dad. So tomorrow we go in for delivery, and baby Claire we get to see her. believe that God loves her a lot more than we do. So whatever happens, yeah, we'll see. So, okay. Bye, guys.
Yeah, I didn't even know how to respond or what to do.
Because at that point she was very healthy.
Yeah.
And I was healthy, and they said that we probably would not be able to figure out what was wrong.
And like we'd already had gifts for her, and her room was already set up, and
had a baby shower.
Yeah.
But we decided to go home, and we were going to pray, and God could do miracles, and we really believed that. And we went home, and our family came over. We prayed, and even the day of when we were going to go and deliver Claire, we had so much faith that God is able to do all things.
We even packed
we stuck her car seat in the car, and we had so much hope that maybe God would allow her to take a breath, you know? But he had other plans.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we saying?
So today's the day.
Yep. Good morning.
We going to the hospital in a few hours. Going to get my Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Did you want Taco Bell fries too?
No.
Just Chick-fil-A.
Just Chick-fil-A. Yeah, we're excited to see Claire. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah. We know it's gonna be a really hard day. You know, I mean, labor in general is hard, and for us, we've just been waiting for something, and you know, I think in most cases at the end of labor, you go home with a baby, and for us, I think, you know, just thinking about the possibility of going home with no baby, it's pretty hard. But I feel like it's something that will grow us, and you know, something that we're just learning just to be faithful.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Everything else we're just going to give up to God.
Yep. So we will see what happens today.
Yeah.
can help you. You wish you can help you, baby.
The baby grew. She grew and she grew and she grew. She grew until she was 2 years old, and she ran all around the house. She pulled all the books off the shelves. She pulled all the food out of the refrigerator, and she took her mom's watch and flushed it down the toilet.
The daughter went up to her mother. She picked her up and rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And she sang this song, I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my mommy you'll be.
When the daughter came home at night, she stood for a long time at the top of the stairs.
Then she went into the room where her very new baby daughter was sleeping. She picked her up in her arms and very slowly rocked her back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked her, she said, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. Okay, baby?
Alright, baby Claire.
I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as we're living. And mommy and daddy will be for you, okay? And we'll see you in heaven. You can have fun with Jesus and all your friends there. You get to worship him and love him and be with him. And we'll be there soon. Just wait for us, okay? Love you so much. Can't wait to see you there, to see how you look like, how cute you are, your personality. We say, hey guys, this is mommy and daddy, and this is your first baby's or big sister. And she was born today, March 7th, 2020, and she is the perfect little girl, but Jesus decided that he was going to take her home early, so she's not going to be here with us anymore. But we want you to let you know that you have a big sister who is so precious.
Yeah. We really wanted her to be a good role model for you guys. And we were dreaming that she would be the one that would be the leader and do crazy things for Jesus. And we know that God wanted her so badly. He loved her so much, and she went just a little bit earlier, but we're so thankful for her.
So always remember you have a big sister named Claire, okay? This is Claire. Yeah.
But Claire's story continues. We don't think that it ends with her. We know that God put her in our lives so that, for so many reasons. One is so that we can dream for the people he puts in our lives, whether they are a part of our church or just people that come through. And I think also it's even really important for us to know suffering and pain in that way.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's something that God is blessing us with so that we can use it to minister to people in the future who are going through just feelings of hopelessness or pain. We're praying at least that God would use it in that way.
I think our dreams for Claire has always been that she would always be able to give light. So Claire means bright, bright light, and we know that her story doesn't just stop, when her heart stopped, but that her story and even she's impacted our lives so much to see how the Father loves us and how he knows better than we do. Not only that, but I think we have these dreams for her where she would be able to go and like share the gospel. And I think that through her story, that God's love would just be made known to people that come in contact with us. And so we want to steward it well, and God doesn't give that privilege to everyone. So yeah.
Hi, baby Claire. So I'm at our mom and dad's house, and I'm going to sleep there for a little bit, and I'm just gonna sleep there for one day, and then I'm gonna go back home, and then your mom and dad's name is Grace and Toufue. So that's their names, and I'm going to be your cousin, and then I'm with my friend Parker. I can go show you. I just need to do something really quick, one thing.
You will be in the room, Grace and Mom, right? You, Mom,
yeah, at least
Toufue?
there. I don't know.
Hey, baby Claire, we love you so much, and you hurt us really bad, but it's only because we love you. We're so excited to see you sometime in the future, and we hope that we can make you really proud of Mommy and Daddy.
And we just want to thank you for giving us such a special, fun 8.5 months. It was really fun, being able to take you on our adventures, and you keeping Mommy company for so long. It was a lot of fun just being able to know that I wasn't ever alone during the past 8.5 months. So thank you for being such a precious gift for Mommy, and we'll get to tell all your brothers and sisters about you in the future. And so many people are going to be blessed by you in your life, and I can't wait to see you, and you can introduce me to Jesus. But yeah, we're so happy that we got to be your mom and dad.